All right. So, you guys were literally, facing off with a person.
About to get shot.
Yeah, a person in
Yeah, that's
orange.
And they're crackling with lightning from
They
an
are
object or
crackling with
something?
lightning. Yes, they are. And I have them here. When you watch the YouTube video, you'll be able to see me. I might actually hide that now. Now that I've done all that, I don't think I want you looking at the stuff that I'm looking at. There you go. It's gone now. It was never there. So when you watch the YouTube video or listen to it, Lily, you will no longer be able to see the adversary stats that I just had up in detail. Okay, so yeah, you've got a woman surrounded in golden, well, bathed in golden light or a golden field that is distracting, changing her voice, like it's changing her tonally. You can hear this kind of crackling noise, and she has where is my here it is. And what did she? Yeah, so she's turned up and she's in this golden crackling field, and she yelled out, "You combine bastards will never get me," or words to that effect. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't want to get her, but I don't want her to shoot us either.
Okay. That sounds like a statement, not a choice.
Yeah. Well, I don't think these Nilette can do anything about this. She's going to poke Pripyat.
Okay.
Oh, poke Pripyat.
So she does.
Pushing him forward.
All right. So, quick question then. So,
thanks, Nilette.
So you didn't take Sixth Sense or whatever it's called, Jess? The talent.
I've got Third Eye.
Third Eye.
You have the ability to sense an ambush, and once positioned, you can avoid the effects of being surprised.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't think we was so surprised. So. And it gives me a +2 to observation when trying to detect a sneak attack or an ambush.
Okay. All right. Cool. No, that is not this situation, as you rightly pointed out. Alrighty. So, what?
Okay. What can I do?
So,
what can I?
Pripyat, what are you doing? Looks like no one else is stepping up to the plate.
All right. So this was just like a long corridor or something, wasn't it?
You're in a big donut shape.
Okay.
And you've come all the way around because you were exploring it piece by piece.
That's
and
right.
It had those kind of hive-like rooms, but actually facing into the center of the donut. And they were the little crawl spaces that you crawled through to get into the rooms. They're about a meter high. Not dissimilar to the shafts that go down between the floors, which were also not very wide. Although a little bit wider. And yeah, she just kind of, you were like looking at each one and she came out of one before you got there.
Okay. Right. I think Pripyat would put his hands up in the universally acknowledged gesture of "Don't shoot me," and start maybe hold his position and just try and make a point of, okay, let us stop. We are not from the Combine. We are explorers. We are here on a peaceful mission to find out what happened to a missing ship. We mean you no harm. We are not here to cause any trouble. Please put your things down. And then he might go off into start, sermonizing as to why, the mining combine are terrible people, because he has this skill called crowd pleaser, and it says if I can do a circus act or perform a sermon, I know the terrible things that the mining combine have done to people, and they control the resources, and they keep their foot on your neck, and we are not here to do that. We are here to help. And to find some missing people. Please calm down, lower your weapons. Let us talk, please. Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Okay.
What's that, Cat?
I don't think you can use your crowd pleaser talent for it because it's more intended when you're doing a sort of entertaining thing, like you're in front of a crowd of people and you're lecturing them on the Builder Ruins, or you tell a story or other things.
Okay. Well, then would that be sort of? I'm not sure if it's manipulation or command or something like that. Anyway,
it's manipulation.
Okay. So forgive me, I'm going to be so as fuck with this stuff. So I just click on
the little dice icon, the little dice icon, and that'll pop up.
66 is my roll pool. Okay.
Is it?
That's what.
What's your manipulation?
Manipulation is 1, but my empathy is 5.
Yes, that sounds right.
Okay. All right. So if I just do that and click it, and then it'll come in, and it says 3 successes. There's no. Yeah.
Nice.
So don't push it, because that's a critical success. That's
you can't see that. Is that right?
That is correct. Unless you hit accept, I don't see it.
Okay. Cool. It's not.
When you hit accept, I will. It might.
I did hit accept.
It didn't appear because you popped out the character sheet, I assume.
Right. Okay.
Which is fine. Please don't change that. That's completely cool.
Okay.
You guys are in control of the dice rolling. You just tell me what you got. I'm all good.
Should except in like for future go through the actual dice roller so that everyone can see it?
No, absolutely not. No,
okay.
It's not. I don't care. You can roll dice on your desk for all I care. A really big part. I should have said this at the beginning, and Rob and Jess have heard me say it for the Pendragon game. A really big part of what drove me to this thing was I'm not going to lie, I wanted to stop being tech support, which is hilarious because I built an entire fucking site, but and then dealt with security issues. But which couldn't have been more help desk, service desk story of my life. But actually, I wanted you guys to be completely in control of the dice rolling. I wanted it to be simple. I wanted you guys to be able to navigate the sheet. I didn't want to have to tell you where things were anymore. I didn't want to have to be the person who was managing the site in that sense of the word. So you roll.
So do you want me just to leave the game then, Thomas? Because I'm still dumb as fuck with all this. So
That's all good, man. It's pretty simple. You'll get there pretty fast.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yes.
So you got 3 successes on 6 dice. Well, that's pretty fucking good. And then all right. Well, you've kind of we're not the mining combine. She looks at you. You can't really, like, the field is really hard to see through. It's like this really dense golden light / field thing. And with 3 successes, she was pointing a hand at you. It doesn't have a weapon in it, but she was like violently moving a hand in your direction, like she was going to attack you with her bare hand. But you can't see any weapon. But she pauses when you make this claim because it turns out, Pripyat, you've been most persuasive. And she goes, then where have you come from? Because the only, obviously, have you come from the station?
We have
the other hand, which is holding something. It's holding circular this round object.
We had a conversation with the station. Very what was his name? The observatory. We have not been there. We are from out of the system. Sorry, let me find it. We are looking. Is the Nadir a ship? Is that what we're looking for?
No, you're looking for the Nadir, and you're from the Arcanda.
Right. Yes. So we are from out system. We are from a different ship, looking for just search on a searching mission. We are not involved in any of the local politics. We have not even stopped at the observatory. We had a chat there with a questionable scientist, but we genuinely do not mean you any harm. We are looking for information as for some missing things. I'm just trying to be very vague about the whole thing, but we do not mean you any harm. We can look after ourselves, but we are not here to cause any trouble.
Okay. Well, she luckily she's not actually a member of the Free Gahana movement. All right, so she's paused. You make that speech. In the pausing, there can be some rolling. So, first of all, I think you are literally the only person with Theoria at the moment. So can you make a Theoria roll for me, please? Which is same process. Click on the little dice symbol.
Holy shit, 8 dice. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're good at Theoria.
And conversely, 1 success.
That's the way of the dice roll.
Yeah, I'm going to take that.
All right. Clearly, the golden field is some sort of builder artifact or effect.
Cool. Do you know what this is? The field, the artifact here. I am a specialist I am a professor in builder technology, and part of my remit is to come and study technology that we have discovered. What is this thing?
Well, you made 3 successes with the manipulation roll, so she's pretty trusting of you. She will sort of does something. You can't really make it out though because the golden field kind of gets in the way of clear visibility of what's going on, and the field lowers, and you can see her now, her properly. So she's a reasonably big woman, wearing a delving suit. So she's obviously come in the hard way. She's wearing her suit is a bit patched, like it's a suit that's seen some activity. She's holding a sort of a sphere. A prism. Sorry, it's a prism. A crystalline prism shaped in an octahedron shape, so 8-sided, kind of prism.
Mm-hmm.
And she's holding that in one hand. So sorry, it wasn't a sphere. I got the singularity sphere and the prism mixed up. She's holding that in one hand, and in her other hand, slung under her arm, is a fusillade carbine. But she didn't have that in her hand. She didn't have that ready to go. Yes. Well, I found this in the heart of this place, and I recognized its power, and now I'm, now I will return to the collective, and we will be able to, push the Combine out, which of course you don't care about, being out of system people.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the Shazay Collective. Do I know what that piece that she has might be?
With 1 success, no.
No. Okay.
You know it's a builder artifact. You're pretty sure on that.
Yeah.
One thing. Can I get everyone now to make observation rolls, if nothing else, so that you all make a dice roll and experience that joy? So click on the little dice symbol next to observation, and tell me if you get 3 successes or 1 success.
I got 2 successes.
2.
All right. So is 2 the highest?
Yep. As far as I know.
Dan?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I got nothing as well.
All right.
I got 2 dice to roll, and I got upgifts on both.
Okay. 2 successes. All right. You can, Nilette, you can make out that they're holding this crystal prism in this hand, right? And you can see this kind of crystalline incrustation coming around their hand and up their arm.
Oh.
Which they seem broadly oblivious to.
Oh. I think Nilette's going to very bluntly point that out to her.
Empathy too.
You've got like crystals growing on your arm?
She looks at her arm for a second, seems quite puzzled, looks back at you and goes, well, that's how I control it.
Oh.
What, it becomes a part of you or something?
Well, yeah. When I first started to use it, it was very hard to use. But as I've used it more, it's become easier.
So you've perhaps become attuned to it.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yes.
That
right
is
on. I'm becoming attuned to it.
Very interesting. And
have you seen a doctor about your attunements?
Yeah.
I am now very worried that she has got some kind of blight infection and is about to turn into a blight monster.
Would you like to roll your metacurgy?
Yes, I would.
Yes.
I'm a trained professional skill.
Yeah, I got 2 successes for that as well.
Yeah, that sure as hell does not look good. Yes, blight infestation can take many forms. This might be one of them.
May I ask your name? I am Pripyat the Wise, and these are my associates here. We are
Azira Lakon is my name.
Have we heard that in delving circles before?
No.
Okay.
This is a very local person.
Azira, are you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? That
I feel great.
Right. Okay. Good. Excellent. Have you searched this whole sort of region area? Have you?
I've searched this whole area. Yes. I went down into the lower levels, which I should say to you, they are there is much blight down there. In the lower levels, but I went through it, and that's where I found. And she once again holds up the prism.
Yeah, that is most brave of you. You must really believe in your cause. And I know a little bit about. Is it assumed that if it's on our faction stuff, we know what?
That's the kind of public knowledge, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'm assuming she's from the Shahzad Collective because she mentioned.
Well, she said the collective, so.
Yeah, so that's right.
Yeah. Shouldn't she have a bird?
Probably.
If she's going delving like that?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't she have friends?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe have friends.
Are you alone down here? Did you come down alone? It's very dangerous.
Somewhere. Well, we came down as a group, but I'm the only one who made it through.
I see. Okay. Is there any assistance we might be able to render to you or your friends, or we were going to look down ourselves? Is there anything you can suggest we avoid, or places we should look?
There's nothing down there anymore. I mean, the only thing of any note was this, and once again, holds up the hand.
Yeah. I think this is kind of.
She's having this conversation with you, and she's getting a little twitchy.
Right. Were you on your way out? If you are, or we are not.
I placed a signaling unit outside, to summon my colleagues from the collective, so they will be here soon.
Excellent. Well, that is good to know that you are. Have some friends on their way, and you will be home.
Didn't you guys dismantle this?
You'll be home very soon.
Guess what we're not talking about?
I don't know what you are talking about.
What is this?
Yes.
Unconsciously touch my pouch just to
yeah.
They're still.
Have you food or anything like that? Are you okay? And we have been traveling for a while. Would you mind if I just we retreat and have a little chat? We were going to go down, but you've obviously said there is nothing down there, so now we have to reassess.
Oh, of course, you need to do that. I need to reach deeper, and then she gets.
Yeah.
I can imagine us in a huddle, and in the background, this thing sort of shifts into something else.
Well, I was thinking as more as a kind of an almost yelled conversation as we see this thing, and we're just like sort of edging back a little bit forward. We're just going to go over here to have a chat while you do whatever you're doing over there.
No matter where we are, like I'm just going to be putting myself in a position where I'm just constantly just looking at her. Like no matter who's talking, no matter what's going on, I am just eyeballing this woman.
I just think we should have a very big conversation saying, "Do we just get out of here?" I don't like this.
If that is a major artifact, it is worth a bucket load of money.
Yeah. Thoughts?
I mean, she seems quite insane. There's the thing to be said about putting down rabid animals. She's all alone here. There's no food.
Maybe we should just concentrate on our objective, and if she's still there when we've done that, then we can try help her.
Yeah, I think
if she accepts our help.
Yeah, I think she's either not going to be here when we get back, or something else that was her will be here when we get back. I think she's transmogrifying into something, perhaps. I'm not sure if we still want to be here. So, so is she in the way of where we were heading?
So you'd come into this big torus-shaped room. There was the shafts that came down into.
We came down. Yep.
So you came down a set of shafts. They dropped you down. There's another set of shafts. Sort of, you landed on the outside wall. Effectively, your shafts were aligned to the outside of the ring. On the inside of the ring, there's the entryways to these weird little buildings. These little not buildings, rooms. But there's also shafts now going down. But the other thing is, you kind of came here because you found it, if that makes sense. So you came to this place because you were exploring it, and this is where you found a place to hide from the wind and the dangerous.
Yeah, we found the doors. Yeah.
Now she's obviously done. So one thing to say is she's explored more than you have. So there may be utility in that statement.
Yeah. Shall we leave her to it? Maybe leave her some food or something as a gesture of goodwill, and then go about our business and see what happens when we come back?
I think that's okay. Yep, do that. So just to remind myself what we were doing in here. So there was that ship that crashed outside that seems to have had an impact on the atmosphere around the planet.
So
I don't think we ever found the crash shuttle, though. I think that's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
You did not find a crash shuttle.
And the one thing is, we know that her beacon isn't working, so I don't want to be around her when she finds out that the beacon is not working. I think we should go elsewhere.
We should go elsewhere.
Unless we're going to do something about her, but like knock her out or something. But good luck with that. I think we should move on.
Agreed.
Well, one of the questions, of course, is if it is a blighted thing, you could always use the bird to cleanse blight.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Because at the moment, she's a minor threat, as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
If she goes through some sort of transformation, as has been indicated by Nilette, that could happen, she will turn into a bigger threat.
Yeah. Well, is it worth getting? Sorry, you go, Lily.
Oh, I was going to say, should we ask her what happened to her bird as a way to segue into that topic? Then say, hey, would you like our bird to clean some of that blight off you?
I strongly think that that's going to
trigger.
trigger her because she seems pretty
Well,
happy.
Is it worth getting Garuka just to confirm and do a blight scan first, that we know it is blight and not something else?
You can do that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Will
I'll
she
show-
notice?
Does
she's
it
being-
use? Oh yeah. Well, a scan.
It has a gesture and things and energy, so
It makes a big screech. Apparently, oh no, that's an attack.
No,
It
no,
doesn't-
no. It just senses and then taps into the Garuda device.
Hmm.
Yep. So it's a straight up command roll, Dan.
Excellent. All right. Something I'm good at. Hooray.
It's so weird not seeing other rolls.
All right.
Yeah, it's really disorientating.
I'm used to having all my failures plastered for everyone to see.
I got 2 successes.
I am unsurprised with the amount of dice you have in that skill now.
8. That and shooting, my 2 things.
That and shooting. Yeah. All right. The bird, tap 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 tap, on the screen, and there's a little. I imagine there's like a blight, like it's like I don't know if anyone else has seen them, but if you've seen the pads that they use to communicate with chimpanzees, they can train chimpanzees and gorillas, I think, as well, and even bonobos, to communicate using these symbol pads. I think it's like that. There's a bunch of symbols, and depending on how many times it hits the blight symbol,
Yeah.
it's like, is this general strength, right? Between 1 and 4, right?
Yeah.
It's like tap tap tap. That person is fucking full of blight.
3 out of 4. That's what I counted.
Yeah.
And if it builds to something, and let's say it explodes, then that could be a blight event.
Yeah.
But I think we just cleanse her. Like,
Yeah.
I think if we ask for permission, whatever madness has taken her might cause her to attack. Whereas if we cleanse the blight, maybe she'll get her mind back enough to appreciate what we've done for her.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just jabber with the decon dose.
I don't know if it'll be enough.
That will definitely make her think we're not attacking her.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, Pripyat says as he sort of walks away.
So if the bird goes to do a blight cleanse, now, it can't purge permanent blight from people. Blight cleansing does not purge permanent blight. It purges temporary blight.
Okay.
Because if you could purge permanent blight wouldn't be a problem. You'd just do that whenever you got permanent blight and you'd be fine. So it can reduce temporary blight or remove it completely, as the case may be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's worthwhile us doing that at least, just to see how much we can reach of her.
Yeah, I agree.
Does anybody have any bird candy?
I do.
All right, because this feels like a better one. This one feels more important. All right.
Yes.
So command, but with 1 extra bonus. Roll
Edit
cool.
sheet. So I'll just cut one off. Where is that?
Dark secret, addicted to bird candy.
Oh shit! I've got that on a phobia. Is that still in place?
It is. Yeah.
Whoops.
I think we'll just count that as a -2 to your dice pool.
Okay.
You're basically going, you stay over there, bird. You type in the machine, and then you pass it.
All right.
He pushes the candy across.
Yeah, with a stick.
All right. I don't know how to. It only seems to be adding dice. I can't seem to take 2 away.
Actually, just put -2, I think.
Okay.
As in.
Yeah, isn't there like
type in
a
-2.
minus modifier when you click the
Oh, yeah,
dice?
final pool 66. That worked. Yep. I just couldn't do it on the arrows. I got 1 success and 1 failure.
No, they're not failures in this game.
Sorry.
You spend darkness points for pushing. That's the mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay. It's really bad. I feel like we should push this.
Okay.
So, all right. Pushing. 1 success total. Accept. It's 1 push, 1.
Okay.
How dead am I?
So you got 1 success, right?
I got 1 success out of a pool of 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you roll commit? Oh, because of the -2. Right.
Yeah, so it was a 6 because the -2.
Yep. No, you're not dead. Okay, so the bird, I mean, it's a super obvious power, right? Like the bird literally lifts up above you, and the wings spring out and golden light flows across the entire room, bathing everything. Oh, piercing white light, actually. A piercing white light shines across the whole room, and drives Blight back. So it's not subtle. She screams in agony when you do that.
Ooh.
And you see that some of the crystalline growth that's coming up her arm, like, go black and dead and sort of crack. But she's screaming, like, and then you can see that her flesh and the suit and the crystal are all sort of joined, right? Like the crystal's growing into the flesh and the arm. And so this is literally causing her agony. So she screams. The effects seems to have had some effect on her. And then she goldens up almost straight away. She's like, "You've attacked me." And like, just like, and we're in combat.
Saying K-pop Demon Hunter Golden.
No, it's not.
Excellent. Well, now we can tick that XP that says, did we learn something today? Something new.
All right. So combat. All right. So, the way combat works in Coriolis is we will just use the where the hell are my cards? Oh, they're in the box, aren't they? Hey, I'll get the box. There we are. Unload cards. Is that all the cards that I need? Nope. Those cards too. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
One day, Thomas, I would like a very slow scan with the camera of all of your books on those bookshelves.
All right. Aman.
Yes.
You get a 4.
Okay.
4.
4.
Rada. You get a 9.
Excellent.
Nilette, you get a 10.
10.
Lily, Ben, you get a 2. And last but certainly not least, Pripyat, you get a 5. And I get a 6. Alrighty, so I'm going second last in this story, or third last. Alright, so 2. Pripyat, what are you doing? She's covered in golden, glowing light stuff.
No, I think 2 is Ben, wasn't it?
Oh, Ben. Sorry, Ben.
I was 5.
You were 5, yep.
Is she heading towards us?
Nope.
Just powering up.
Powering up. Big bad. BBEG.
Okay. I guess maybe Ben will just sort of, I don't know, almost try to stand in front of the others and just be prepared. like he's holding his halberd and ready to try, if she attacks someone, try to prevent her from doing that sort of thing. Like he's going to protect his friends.
Okay. But you're not shooting?
Not yet. He would want her to make the first move, if that makes sense. Like she's screamed and she's brought this thing up, but she might just be panicked and in pain. So until she actually attacks, like she might be just about to drop it and say, "Why did you do that?" sort of thing. I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but this is Ben's, thoughts.
Okay. All right. So you're ready to rock and roll. So you can hold your action and respond.
Okay.
If that's
Then
okay.
Ben will sort of put himself in front a bit, be like on guard and he will hold his action until she clearly tries to hurt one of his companions.
Yeah. Now, really big difference between the Great Dark and Coriolis the Third Horizon. Really big difference. Action economy. So in the Great Dark, you could only make one action per scene per round. In Coriolis, there's a concept of an action economy, where you effectively get a couple of action points, 3 to be explicit, and you can use those to do different things. Now, I'm going to halfway house it because I'm not a huge fan of the action economy because it gets a little bit complicated when people start going, oh, I spend 1 action point on this and then I'll sit here while I think about the other 2. So we're going to use the much better, much simpler Vaesen, and I would argue best of all the models in the Free League universe. 1 big action, 1 little action. So you can move, or you can dodge, or you can draw a weapon with a small action. If you want to shoot someone or do something significant, it's a big action. You get 1 of each. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Alrighty. So you burn your small action, Lily, to basically be ready. And then you've got a big action that you can then trigger if something happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty, so that was 2. Then we're at 4. Who was 4? Was it Nilette?
It was me.
No, I'm on 10.
It was Aman. You, Aman.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like we're provoking anything right now. So.
Oh, hey, Nilette.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll your third eye?
Oh, yeah. I would. Ooh. Okay. So that's an observation with +2.
I ask you, is there actually cover around?
No.
It's a big donut, isn't it?
It's a big donut, and there's nothing in the ground.
Like
there's no there's these holes cut into the. Well, sorry. Okay.
You could go up into the.
You could dive down, actually, down a shaft. You could leap down a shaft, into whatever is below the shaft.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
You could try and dive into a room, but the round little 1 meter wide holes suggest that might be a risky call while I'm wearing a delving suit. Yes or no is the real answer.
All
if
right.
You didn't bring your own cover, i.e.
well, we've got
Rana.
Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Ben is. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, there was just this thing up that said I was muted, but okay. Yeah, Ben is wearing the guard armor, so I suppose that adds a little bit of bulk to this moving cover, as it were.
Yeah.
Look. Okay, I'm just going to take my pickaxe and try and hack her arm.
Okay. So you
attack her.
Leap forward and attack her with your pickaxe.
Why not?
So small action movement, big action swing of axe.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Roll your melee skill, please, and note the weapon bonus and add that to your bonus.
Indeed. All right. Well, I pushed it, and I've got 3 successes.
3 successes. All right. What's the crit number on your weapon?
It is. So the damage is 2.
Yep.
And the crit is 3.
Okay. Well, you're going to get a crit roll. If I don't reduce it to
correct,
you can go away now. Okay. Yep. I've just realised. Oh, whoops! I hope I did the right thing myself. Bang! Oh, you got to be kidding me! Oh fuck! Oh well. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Give me a D66 roll on the little dice roller, please.
Alrighty.
You get a physical crit.
On the little dice roller. So if I hit 2,
and just roll it.
2 dice.
You'll see the 2 numbers come up in order down the bottom there. So you'll be able to read those out, and it'll just work fine.
Success. 6-1.
Holy shit. I can't find the crit table. Where the hell's the crit table?
I can't remember where it is either.
Why is their index so shit?
Because they're free league.
Because they're free league. Thank you. Yeah. Good reminder. Good reminder, people. When in doubt. Okay, here we go. I found it. Oh, actually, that's kind of exactly what you wanted. Destroyed arm.
So can her arm just shatter as if it was glass, or crystal?
Yeah, it's exactly what happens. You feel this resistance as you push through, but I rolled 7 dice and I did nothing, so that was pointless. And then you smash the pickaxe into her arm, which shatters the arm. So the arm, or the bottom half of her arm, shatters. She screams in absolute agony and passes out immediately. And the crystal, the prism is lying there on the ground, sort of vibrating / sort of warm kind of stuff. It's surrounded by bits of cloth and flesh and crystal all melded together. Lose a mind point, by the way, because it actually looks wrong. Because you can see, whilst the crystal is broadly independent of the surrounding matter, you can see that some of the surrounding matter looked a bit like the crystal.
Yeah, it's like it's consuming and fusing it.
Yeah, so it just feels bad, right? Like it's that's not good. But yeah, all right, yeah, it's exactly what you needed. Literally, that could not have been a more perfect.
Take the right tool for the job.
Yep. So before anyone else does anything, just smash. The arm comes off, drops to the bottom. It shatters. The prism lies there on the ground. It's this golden prism, sort of there, and she's unconscious, and you can choose to do what you want. She will bleed out if you do nothing.
Okay.
To be clear.
All right. Well, Pripyat, Crystal.
Pripyat was going to approach that, but have a look with it. He's got an artifact scanner. See if I can.
And yes, but I
think we need to try and fix her up if possible. I think I've got a med kit somewhere as well.
You do? I put it on your character sheet.
Yes.
And you've got metacurgy?
Yes. Hang on. Sorry, I'm lost. Okay, cool. Now, where did my tiny little character sheet go that I'd popped out? There it is. That one. No, that's not. Come on. Shit on a stick. Right. So I've got advanced medidose and a medikit. So if someone I can do that or what have you. Is that what's skill based thing? What skill would that be? Metacurgy. I do have that. Okay, I'll do that first before I scan the thing.
Yeah.
5d6 And are there any bonus dice because I'm using the kit or no?
Have you got? You've got an advanced one. I think there's a bonus of 2 actually.
I think it's +2. Yeah.
Yeah, Medidose advanced. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so add 2. 1 success.
It's enough to stop her bleeding out.
That's what I'm going to do.
You don't do much more than that, but you do stop her from bleeding out. All right, so now the crystal is lying there.
Yes.
Make a artifact scanning roll. So that is your Theoria. You've got artifact expert or artifact. Is it artifact expert? Have you got? Oh no, it's archaeologist, isn't it?
Yeah. So again, is there a artifact scanner gives me? Doesn't say what the bonus is. That 1 dice or something or no?
Yeah, that's 1 dice. No, you've got a bonus of 1 dice from the artifact scanner.
All right, cool.
And you have I think you get +2 dice from your talent for trying to understand artifacts.
Right. So I'm rolling Theoria and I'm adding. That's
3.
8d6 already.
And you're
adding add 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. 2 successes.
All right. As you previously had identified, this is definitely an artifact. It appears to be a power/control unit for a larger system.
Right.
And the reason for your very rough understanding of what's going on, because like the whole point is you don't really understand the technology. Like you're the 2001 Space Odyssey monkey, right? Like, it's a rock. We can pick it up and hit people with it. That sounds good. But beyond that, I'm not sure what it does.
Like a remote control?
So what you can glean is it is part of a larger system. It is somehow a control system for a larger system. It has its independent power, but and the reason it appears to have been converting the person was because it's normally placed, it's normally connected to a system, so it builds connection to those systems.
Right.
We are surrounded by systems.
Do I get an inkling that if someone picks it up and keeps it, then it's going to start connecting to them?
Well, you have the evidence that you have received so far.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, if we've got something to put it in, anyone got something? Anyone got something that we can put it in? Because I don't think we want it to be connecting with anyone at this point until we want it to be, until we go and have a little bit further look.
So, this is the classic sort of, you've got boxes and things, but you don't know how long they can contain it, right? Like it's super powerful nanotechnology stuff, and you've got a wooden box. Or the equivalent of, right? Like, I can put it in the box and I think that'll contain it. But I'm dealing with magic. I don't know how it works. I just know that it works.
Okay. What was that?
Do you think that if this is a control unit, that the unit it belongs in could be down below, and perhaps we could go down and have a look and see it?
Well, actually, didn't we pass stuff that was up above?
Oh, I don't remember.
There were glyphs on the walls, but you didn't see anything that suggests this kind of connection.
Yeah, I think what Nilette is suggesting is probably exactly right. It's sort of the power source for a bigger system.
Yeah. And we just keep on kicking it down holes.
So really, I need to say this out loud one last time, because it might not have come clear. The power that it has is to power itself. Whatever system it is normally connected with would have its own power.
So this is
a control unit.
Control the system. What I'm wondering is, because we've been told that there was a crash, that the atmosphere got worse, that at some point in the past this was a habitable planet. Nilette's kind of like putting all these things together and going, maybe there's a weather control machine down there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Thought as any.
That sounds fine. Let's go check it out.
looked like she was about to start shooting out lightning, so that's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we've got to continue on and take it with us.
So did we work out how we're manoeuvring this thing? How we're
In a box
containing?
on the end of a rope from a carabiner.
10-foot pole. Isn't it a 10-foot pole?
Oh my God.
Well, Pripyat is the specialist, so he'll put it in. He's got a backpack. He'll put it in the backpack.
Well, I've got a crank that generates power. This thing seems to shoot out power. Is there any way we could like cannibalize the crank's frame to use it as some kind of shielding to carry it around in?
Oh, the crank's just a mechanical, straight up. I wind the crank to generate a charge. It doesn't have, it doesn't even store the power particularly. You charge other things with the crank. You don't. The crank doesn't hold a charge.
I thought it held a bit of charge. Never mind.
No.
Well, this could be a time where I make use of my coat of many pockets and have the right kind of gear to, jury rig some kind of sling for this thing.
I'm loving the word jury rig. If you want to make a technology roll to try and... I mean, I think you can still do what Rada is suggesting, but ultimately you'll need to cannibalize some things and put things together and build a little shielding unit. You don't know how long it'll last, but it's more than a box or more than a backpack.
Yeah.
So give me a jury rig roll, please. Or a technology roll.
And there's atmosphere in here, is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
There's atmosphere outside as well. It's not that there's no atmosphere. It's that the atmosphere is very active.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of blight around. I'm going to push Thomas.
Go for it.
Just so you know. Oh, I got 1 success.
No.
Nice, thank you. I so noted. Thank you very much. Get my little. Hold on. I've always wanted to do this. Have a bowl.
And drop the chink.
Guys, seriously, we have to stop failing rolls, okay?
You've been doing very well so far, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are... I'm glad I built in the inevitably you will die of blight rule.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd start to feel like I'm running a 7th C 2nd edition campaign. Ooh, nasty. That's so true. All right. So, you got 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
You've got something. It's not your best work. I mean, but equally, you jury rig everything. So it's baling wire, to quote a New Zealand comment, it's baling wire in a 4x2. There's wires. You probably tried to rig up some sort of electromagnetic field around a sort of metal case in the hope that some combination of these two things will do it. So you've slapped a battery on the side. With coils running around the outside. I don't know. What do you? What does Nilette say? What is it, Nilette? How do you describe this great piece of technology you've just
technology? It is definitely these wire. There's wire kind of wrapped around that. I kind of feel like it might be, the copper coil with the thing spinning inside it. It's just containing it in a little field, and there's more wires coming off the top, and there's kind of carabiners, a carabiner with another carabiner to kind of make a little handle for it.
You're going to put a chain on it and call it a giant necklace?
Pretty much.
Lovely pendant.
See, if you'd brought Benny, he could have carried this for you.
Yeah. But
If we brought Benny, we'd use it as a suppository. So.
All right. So you have built a casing around this thing, and now you guys are ready to rock and roll. And your plan is to go down a level.
Yeah.
Coolies. All right. Well, who's going first? Who's front of house on this one?
I think it's
Only Fat Delver.
It's always me, yeah.
Well, Rada, don't let me stand in your way, buddy.
All right, what am I rolling? Or what am I doing?
I think last time we just did we've got rope and a climbing kit and everything else, so I'll just climb down. I think that's fine. I would. I want you to make an observation roll, and as I recall from a comment you made just a few minutes ago, you might not be so crash hot at that.
It's okay. Actually, oh no. Nah, fuck it. I'll do it.
I regret nothing.
Push! 1 success!
Hooray! Did you say? And I heard the word push.
Yes, I pushed to get 1 success.
Thank you.
Oh.
I hope. Can you guys hear the dice when they hit, or is the sound suppression killing that?
I'm muted on my computer because I've got my baby with me.
It's a shame. I could remove the sound suppression, but that would have lots of other negative effects, so we don't want to do that. All right. It makes a beautiful chinking noise when I do it. I just want you guys to know that.
I'm just imagining coins being dropped into a jar.
So you sort of drop down into the space, and you're surrounded by. Let's have a look. Is there a description? Yeah. Okay. So you're in another one of these torus-like shapes. This time, much sort of. Oh no, the shaft is still the shaft. Yeah, no. Oh, but it's smaller because it's right up to it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the torus itself is much wider than the ones above, but also you went down the inside ring of the room above you, and you are now coming out in the outside ring of this room. So you're shrinking, so it's getting smaller, right? It's gotten narrower as you've gone down the levels. The other thing you see immediately is blight vine everywhere. Blight plants, blight vine, that red vine-like stuff that grows all through the Red Gorge and other places that you've heard about, and actually you've seen blight vine before, so you know what it looks like. Spread out everywhere.
I might call out to. I think we're going to need the bird on this one, because to clear this zone if we're going to explore, because this place is covered in vines. This place is not good for the rest of you.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I need you to roll. Well, I need to roll.
I'm like staying in the shaft of where I came down from.
Yeah, doesn't help you.
No, I didn't think it would.
All right. You need to roll your blight defense, please. Now, you've got your blight armor, but you've got filter packs as well, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to use a filter pack. So that adds +2, doesn't it?
It does.
So roll 3 successes.
You are very lucky. Because that's how much blight effect.
Oh.
So you are standing in amongst all this blight, and you can feel the vine crawling around. You know, it's just rustling, like there's this rustling sound, and there's, you know, these large flowers that are just puffing out pollen and dust. And you just feel at risk. And yeah, your system, I have assumed that your systems come with some sort of, you know, it's completely useless in a sense because, of course, it tells you that you're in blight rather than warning you that blight's coming.
Yeah.
But I imagine you've got a little HUD thing going, you know, like a radiation detector, and it's like, beep, 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 beep.
Too late, too late, too late, too late, too late.
It's like, you are in a high blight zone. You are in a high blight zone. All right, so yes, the blight is pervasive and everywhere around you. And it's coming from the plants.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to communicate with the bird and get them to come down and cleanse this.
Okay. Give me a command roll for the bird, please.
Command roll. -2. Go away. There we go. Roll pool. Pushing, because that was a whole bunch of nothing, and I really want to not die down here. Ka-chink, 1 success.
1 success. Okay.
With 6 dice. That's such bullshit.
It's actually average. Well, it's technically 12 dice because you push, but I don't want to be bad news for you. All right, so the blight is pushed back from the area you're in, but you have certainly not cleansed a large zone, right?
Actually, can I roll that back a little bit? Because I just remembered a talent I've got that would have helped massively multiple times so far.
What's talent?
The gambler talent gives me 3 critical successes. Gives me a critical success. Once per session. Being this surrounded by blight, this is the time I would have used it. I would have wanted to use it.
Okay, I'll take another darkness point. Thank you very much. For using your gambler talent. All right, so you are getting the bird to give a critical success.
Yes.
All right, so, or you're getting a critical success on your command roll, I should say more correctly. And your bird has now used 2 of its. Yep, that's perfect. Cool. Has now used 2 of its 4 energy, which I have recorded. So yeah, all right. So it comes down, and you use your best skill, and it blinding white light pushes the blight vine far away. It's still in the space though, but it's over there, right? Like you're on this giant torus, and you can see just around the curve. So you're kind of cleared about a third of the torus, if that makes sense. So the sort of, if you imagine you divided the torus into 3, you've kind of taken a third of a big chunk of this donut shape. And how do you? Sorry, I just need to read something. Give me 1 second.
I might call up. Does somebody want to go back and get Benny?
We need the sacrifice. All right, so you push it away, and actually the difference between this space and the 2 areas above is this space with this giant arboretum like zone actually doesn't have a solid wall between you and the inner ring. So there's a low wall, and you can see this shaft in the middle now. You can actually see into the shaft, and you've cleared blight away from that zone. And so you can approach the shaft. You can also see a spiral-shaped rod about the length of a human arm. Just lying there. It was obviously covered by the vine.
Sorry, can you repeat that? So there's a what that's the size of
a spiral-shaped rod. So it's a rod, but it's got a spiral. It's made of a spiral.
Right.
I do not trust it. Do not want to touch it. Other people upstairs might want to, though. So I'm going to call up the shaft description of that. Didn't one of us have a flamethrower or some description that might be able to help clear this vine blade even more?
You guys have been dragging flamethrowers around for some time, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just call that out and say, do we want to use that? Do we want to retreat because to find another hole? What are we thinking?
Well, you can now approach the inner ring, which you couldn't do before, and you can do that without stepping into the blight.
Cool. I think we should come down now and investigate this stuff a bit more.
Yeah.
And it's magic rod.
Is it a totem tennis pole?
Is it lying down? Is it standing up? Like, is it attached to something, or is it just what is going on with this rod?
Pripyat, it's an unusual object. Analyze it.
There you go.
Oh, Pripyat, there's something we're scared of. Come down and save us.
Braid the size of a planet.
Don't talk to me about life. So Pripyat will come down. And so, sorry, you said there's like the whole section is all connected now rather than 2 separate inner and outer torus. Is that what you said? With a half a wall, sort of like a shorter wall?
So you can now see straight into the shaft that you couldn't see into in the 2 upper levels because there was a solid wall between you and that shaft. Okay. Or the shaft was a solid wall, whatever you want, anyway. Yeah.
So, okay, then I would like to have a bit of a look at this. Is that like an observation skill, or is that...
You can go over to the edge and just look down.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do that.
Like it's not hard. You can just walk over and look straight down.
Right.
When you look straight down, you can see there's a large chamber below you. There is crystalline structures running all along the walls, all leading to this central sort of crystalline pedestal, which is arcing light and energy in different directions constantly. Like there's this, sort of light. There's this golden sort of light and these golden lightning bolts, for want of better language, sort of coming off that. Um, uh, and suspended down the middle of the shaft, all the way from the top, which goes up above you and into the darkness above, is another rod, hanging all the way down and just above that pedestal, right? So, insofar as it looks like it might be just give or take about the right size to take the prism.
Yeah. Okay, so we push Benny over the edge of the shaft down into that hole.
We checked earlier. There was an option to bring Benny, and someone was the anti-Benny faction and left him behind.
Okay, and so
the shuttle, I gave you that option, and the rover.
Benny would have died several times.
Benny could be driving in right now to save you. Is my
point. He called for help, and so the ship, the people that we've cancelled coming in with the beacon are now coming in anyway. So is there a way to get down there, or obviously there must be another way to get down there?
No, it doesn't look like it, but you can climb down there. You've got climbing gear. Like it's easy enough to do.
Well, look, I'll point that out to everyone and say it looks like if we put the thing that Nilette has in that, it would probably turn everything on. I think we should do that. Any concerns or issues with that? Let's turn it on.
Is there any way we could try and use this rod that's here that looks like it matches the one over there? Like, does it move one to the other?
What?
Yeah. The spiral rod that we found on the level above.
Yeah.
I think we
on
should
the level
take
that you're
down.
on, the level you're actually standing on.
The level we're currently standing on.
Yeah.
We should take that rod down to the level below and see if there is a place for it to go.
It might be another control rod or something like that.
Yeah. Unless, like, the rod that's up here, is it attached to anything, or is it just like laying around?
The rod on the ground is just a rod on the ground. It's just laying there.
One question is, does it fit with the environment? So is it like looking like it's just some rod that some delving crew brought in, or does it look like it belongs here? Because we've seen other things like it.
It's a weird crystalline stone thing.
Okay. Can I have a look at that and inspect that?
By all means, make your I pull out my artifact scanner roll, please.
Yes, that one. Okay, it's not that. And sorry, that's against. What am I scanning against? That is that Theoria? No.
Yeah.
Great. And the artifact scanner was 2 bonuses or what? Yeah.
One.
Okay.
One. Sorry, you've got 2 for your talent, so it's 3. And
cool. Oh yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon. Okay. 2 successes, except.
Okay. You scan the rod. It looks. It doesn't have the same energy field as the prism, so you think it does something different. It doesn't feel like it's specifically aligned to the sort of power control, power generation thing. It appears that it might be more about scanning or reading biological material.
Okay.
There's some symbols, some blight, not blight. There's some glyphs running up the side that you recognize, and particularly the glyph of life. running up the side in a repeating pattern that would suggest that it does manipulate or somehow works with biological matter.
Okay. Well, I think we hang on to that and then try and figure a way out to put the thing that Nilette has, the power supply, into where we think it fits down at the bottom of that shaft, and just switch it on.
Okay. The only way you're going to be able to do that is to go downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. How
Just
far
take
down?
it a moment.
Yeah, that's okay. We have rope. We've talked about that. So let's just figure out someone who's strong and big and strong. Hold on to that. And Nilette, you can't. Well, I suspect you shouldn't do it because you're the pilot. We need you to get home. So I'll do it. I feel like this is kind of his thing. So Pripyat will just, don't drop me. And
lower you down.
So I have an image of Mission Impossible.
Yeah, that's what I'm having an image of.
But like old Santa.
Yeah, definitely not Tom Cruise.
His beard is almost touching the ground from a slip.
Doing the flat thing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Can we prep? I don't know if this is like that's something you can do as a reaction, but for the bird to go down and teleport him to safety. If he falls in.
Well, it seems, wasn't there like lots of lightning and stuff down there? So it doesn't seem like there's a safe place in that area apart from above. Does that make sense?
No, I mean, is it like the bird catches you midair and then teleports you back because it's got that teleport ability?
Oh, I thought I was just going to get lowered close enough and then just kind of drop it and assume there would be, the
bird actually has to make an action for that ability to happen anyway to make a call.
Yeah.
So it'll be tricky.
Yeah.
Incidentally, have we actually seen any other bodies around?
Oh, now that you're down here, you can. Yeah, there's one body that's exposed straight away, wearing the same gear as the person you met upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh look, I do the standard D&D thing and loot it.
All right, so when you
scavenger thing, it's a scavenger thing. You understand?
I understand. So when you do that, make a observation roll for me, please.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 1 success.
Nice. Okay. You flip you're searching the pockets, doing that sort of thing. Seeing if he's got metal teeth that you can I don't know.
Checking for change.
Checking for change. You
filters,
turn over the body,
sort of thing.
and you found the body right next to the rod.
Okay.
So it was cleared at the same time. Kind of similar, kind of different. They seem to have a deformity. So one part of their face is kind of not quite right. Like it's the eye is kind of further up the face than it.
They've gone all Toxic Avenger.
They've got perfect. Actually, that's great. That'll do nicely. Yeah, they've gone all Toxic Avenger.
Right. Okay. Be careful of that rod, Pripyat. I think he had it on the wrong setting.
Had it set to stun. Well, I would leave that there, like with the others, while I'm getting lowered into the pit, as it were. Pretty much just me with some rope, pretty light as I can be. And then, as I said, I'd go down, probably holding onto one edge of the thing, and get to a point where I think I could just kind of, bloop, and hope that it will. I'm assuming that once it finds its place, it'll stop where it needs to be.
I love everything about this scene. Can I ask who is lowering you?
The two strongest people in the party.
All right, arm wrestling. We need to work that out.
Actually, Pripyat's probably like, I want you all holding the rope, all of you.
Even Nilette?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Especially not.
Especially Nilette.
All right,
One
so
little bit of
Pripyat,
extra house would make all the difference.
you have got everyone on the rope. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
As I
Wait, could we be standing like with different ropes at different areas around the circle so that we can be like puppet mastering him?
Now,
We just
we've already
like-
had the chat about how not okay it is to have puppet mastering going on.
Well, actually, the idea was so that he doesn't like slam into a wall or something, so we can keep him like in a we have more
okay.
But
control.
remember, you've only cleared a
process.
third of the blight, so you'd have
Yeah.
the people who go to the other side would be.
Oh,
at
right,
risk of
yeah,
being
yeah.
blighted.
Blimey. So we've just gonna have to go from our one section.
And I'd also like to know that Ben particularly hates blight vines because, you know, the bad memories and stuff. So
Mm,
it's not exactly, he's a bit uneasy, but, you know,
he's taken it in his stride. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, trying to anyway.
Okay, so so one of you has to nominate yourself to be at the front of the line holding the rope.
Ben will, that's fine, unless Amon wants to. Should it be the strongest person or?
It's more finesse than strength.
Oh,
And it's probably you. You have a better agility than I do.
I've got 5 agility.
yeah. If it's finesse, then Rada.
So the finesse is to make sure
I've
you
got
don't
5
tangle him up
agility
on
as well.
something that might kill him.
Ben is agility 5, strength 4.
All right, I'm basically just becoming the anchor at the back.
So have a look at your dexterity.
You wouldn't.
Which is the top of your skills.
Oh, okay, I see. No, Ben only has 2.
Yeah, I've got 1, so you'd have better because you've got total of 7 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll your dexterity for me, please. No bonuses because it's the equipment doesn't help with this. The equipment helps keep people up, not necessarily stop them hitting walls.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we get a 1, are we still getting the? Oh, okay.
It's only if you push.
So I think it's probably important for Pripyat that I push this.
Could be. I'm not saying anything yet.
Oh, okay. Are the stars successes?
Yes.
Okay, Ben gets 2 successes on the push.
Oh.
Ka-chink.
Ka-chink.
Thomas is going to need a bigger bowl.
That's what I love about Coriolis. I need a darkness point tracker on this sheet though. I don't have one. Okay, so Pripyat, you don't hit the wall. However, I will now spend a darkness point. Actually, I'll spend 2 darkness points.
To make you hit the wall.
Because it's funny. No. So, Pripyat, you're suspended. You've got. How are you holding the prism?
I've got like a sack, like a over the shoulder. Like I've got apart from my backpack, I've got like a sack. So it's like a calico bag or something that I've put it in there. Easy, no problem.
So hold on, is it still inside the metal cased electromagnetic
it would
field?
still be inside its little field. You could just be like have it attached to the front of you by the carabiner, so it's hanging down from you.
This is so good. So
like
you've got the prism hanging from a chain in a metal box.
You're a rapper, aren't you?
So Pripyat is basically fishing. That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Big P.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, he's fishing. Not the
I'd
bait.
also like it on record, just to note that I have not supplied Thomas with one of these dark points tonight. Not one. So thank you.
All right. So you've got this thing. You're rappelling down. It does occur to you that at some point it has to come out of the metal container that is now attached to you by a carabiner, and you aren't necessarily the most technologically adept member of the group, But look, problem for tomorrow, as they say, not a problem for the now.
No, that's right. Future problem.
The problem for the now is the lightning that has been arcing around the room is attracted to the prism that is stored in the metal thing that is hanging from the chain, which is explicitly a metal chain with carabiner that is attached to your body. So, on that note, I'm going to roll a 10 dice attack against you.
Oh my god.
And get one fucking success? What the hell? Ah, so much joy, so little happiness. All right.
Just like the lightning arcs around his belt, and it's like prickly.
Yeah. Pripyat farts in your general direction.
So right? you need to resist 2 blight damage.
Okay.
So you've got your blight protection.
I have a blight rating of 5. Do I just click on the dice there?
You do.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay. You can take 1 blight point.
Okay. I can do that. So I add 1 to... Oh, I've got to edit that, don't I? Edit sheet.
No. You can just click on the blight track thing and it'll...
Oh, yeah, it's done. It's done. Sorry, yes.
It'll go up.
Cool.
That's all you need to do. Alrighty. So your temporary blight is now 1. All right. So you have been exposed. So Ben, you're looking over the side. You're very focused on, don't swing him into the wall, keep him suspended. And then you see this, the sort of the lightning arcing around, and then you realize, and then you see it sort of arc all over him. And he's like, spasming. And then it stops, and he's like slightly smoking.
I think I found a flaw in our plan.
No one mentioned lightning.
No. Hold on, there's lightning? Why did no one tell me about the lightning?
Where there's lightning, there's thunder.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that's the line for Nilette, actually. Hold on. What do you mean there's lightning? No one mentioned lightning. I built this thing to stop it escaping. If you told me there was lightning. Or to quote, but we also have a Holocaust cloak. So you've taken 1 point of blight damage. You are now at the point of needing to deal with the prism and the space.
Would that be a manipulation roll?
No.
Dang it.
It would be a dexterity roll.
It's not physical manipulation. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Manipulation is manipulating people. That's but agility and specifically dexterity, the skill is the skill that you're using. But before you do that, you need to get the prism out of the technology that it is currently encased in.
Yes.
Luckily, you have technology as a skill. So already winning.
I do. All right, let's give that a go. 5 dice.
I love that you volunteered for this. I particularly love that.
Yeah, no, I think it's sort of, there's a little, I think that makes sense. Because it would have been either him or Nilette. Nilette have to fly the fucking plane home. So
pilot armor. It's like cleric armor in D&D.
Yes. I did roll 1 success.
You get that's enough. So it takes you a moment or two, and you're able to work out how to deactivate the battery so you don't electrocute yourself.
Good.
And also open it. So then, now you're holding onto the prism because you don't have any other way really.
No,
at this point
that's fair.
With it. So just so I've got it in my head, hanging down from you on a chain now.
Hanging heroically down.
Sure, sorry. You're hanging from a rope heroically, or possibly like a really old guy with those little, angel wings that's being swung across the stage.
Yeah. I think the hair is being buffeted by the lightning. I feel like there's an echo of the Indiana Jones theme song that none of us understand what that is, but it's going on in everyone's head.
Yeah.
He's holding onto one wall, looking decidedly Tom Cruise like. Yeah, fine. Got this.
Fine.
I'm leaning over to Ben going, have you ever watched anybody fishing for squid?
And then...
No.
And then...
Well, that's what it looks like.
And then
I imagine the squid have less lightning.
Less lightning. And then you push off from the wall, holding this prism in your hand.
And just timing the whoops.
And then you roll your dexterity roll.
Okay, 4d6. Here we go. 0 successes. Well, I'm going to push that.
Thank you.
0 successes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I will spend 2 of my darkness points.
Dang it.
Oh no.
So you swing across holding the prism. You've got it lined up perfectly. Oh! All right. Okay. This time you need to resist 3 blight.
Right. Okay. And so that is.
Do you have filter packs?
Yes.
You might want to use one of those and
Yes,
get that
absolutely.
bonus 2 dice. Just for each.
Okay. Yep. I'll do that, and then 2 dice. 1 success.
Okay. You take 2 temporary blight.
Okay.
And you are still holding the prism. And it is not in place.
Can he actually see corpses below him as well? Because the rest of the team are unaccounted for.
I think he's busy. My sense is he's way too busy for that.
Look around. See if the other team's down there.
It's like the Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones where he takes off the golden skull and puts the bag of sand on there, like no problem. So another dexterity roll?
Sure is. By the way, while you're doing that, Nilette, could you make a I don't want to be attacked by sneak attack roll, please?
Oh.
Surely I can. What do I get? That's a +2 thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Observation. I will have 4 successes. Thank you very much.
Oh, holy shit.
Okay. Coming out of the blight vines and now drifting into the cleared zone.
Strikes again.
These like dandelion kind of shapes, like they're kind of, there's a kind of wispy dust coming off them. They're sort of spinning in the air loosely. They've got a pod hanging from the bottom of them. And you can see a whole bunch of them are now sort of spinning in the air and floating towards you as a group.
I am letting go of the rope because I am the least important person for doing that.
Okay, so you let go of the rope. Okay, awesome.
And
I will admit, I don't think that makes any difference to how well the rope is held. So I concur with your opinion. We don't need to roll suddenly the rope spins out of control.
Strength 2, and I am pulling out my flamethrower, and I'm going to town on those pods.
Make a ranged combat roll. Does the flamethrower have a bonus?
I don't know because I realised I haven't done any equipment.
No.
Let me look it up.
Hold on. I will just use the core rules, which are right.
+2.
+2. All right, there you go. +2 it is.
I'm going to do ranged combat +2.
You are.
Roll pool. And I got 0 successes, so we will be pushing.
Continuing Nilette's very famous story with ranged weaponry. Oh, is that a push? Did you say the word push? I heard the word push. Thank you.
When you get that tracker, it's going to be really ominous.
I know, it's going to be so good. I'll put it up there in lights too, so you can all see it stacking up.
Flashing.
I'll make sure it's in the players area of the sheet so you can just see it going up. Jess, did you get any successes with your push?
I think she dropped off.
That's probably my tablet just ran out of battery.
Oh.
Did you get any successes, Jess?
I got one. I got one success. One.
Okay. You spray the area with flame and a couple of these things, but you are definitely not stopping all of them with 1 success. All right, so I need declaration. So just before we go back to Angel Man, I just want you in a white robe with little wings and swinging across the stage. Before we go back to his dex roll, can I get a declaration Can I get observation rolls now from everyone else? Because no, you don't need observation rolls. There was a giant flamethrower being wielded.
What's that doing?
What's that doing? All right, so you're holding onto the rope with 2 hands. I'm going to start with Ben. I think Ben, what are you doing? Are you letting go of the rope? Are you only holding the rope with 1 hand and pulling out a weapon? What are you doing?
I think that I'd like Pripyat not to die today, so he's going to keep holding that rope with 2 hands, but he is going to be looking around and he's going to be like, oh, fuck.
Okay. Rada, what are you doing?
I'm going to be pulling out my second favorite weapon, the grape gun.
Okay.
It might not be a flamethrower, but it should be good, handy.
Which is broadly a 2-handed weapon.
No, one-handed.
One-handed. Okay, so with your other hand, what are you doing?
I'm holding onto the rope because I also don't want anyone to die.
So positionally, how does that look? You've got what? You've got 1 hand on the rope and you're sort of swinging the great pistol above your head, shooting at things?
So holding the great pistol with 1 hand and then using the other one like resting on my wrist to balance it.
Okay, all right. I've got a great pistol so I can affect swarms roll for me, please.
Good.
Range combat.
Yep. And I did swap one of my talents just before the game started from the melee range one to the exosuit one.
Okay. I don't mind. What does that do?
You said it removed bulky from my.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm only going to play bulky against things where anyway, we'll have that chat later. The whole everything is -2 is not going to be the case anymore. But there are things that will be -2, so it will matter.
And I got 2 successes without pushing.
All right. Are you pushing? It's completely your call.
I've got 10 dice to this thing, so I feel like I should. I'm going to push.
Okay, go for
it. 3 successes.
3 successes. And another darkness point. Thank you. Okay, so you blast away, and you keep these sort of dandelion forms away from you, and probably your side of the room, which kind of leaves the other side a little bit. Well, there's still some coming from that side, which is a perfect moment for me to ask Aman what he's doing.
All right, so
because Ben's holding on with 2 hands, Nilette's already fired. We know where Pripyat is. It's your go.
All right. I mean, the funny thing is that you know how you kind of hold on to a rope and your kids come and help you and they're like little toddlers and they go, I'm going to help you too with the pulling on the rope. And you're like strength 5 and they're not really needed, but they really are enthusiastic.
Yes.
But the fact is that I'm the anchor on this rope. All right, let's talk range. Because I do have a handheld device that I could throw very effectively over there. But is it likely to damage us as well?
Are you talking about throwing an explosive device?
I am. Put simply, is it likely to cause us harm? Is that kind of range?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm just holding on to the ropes.
Okay.
I'm literally anchored here.
Okay, so all right, so 1 to 3, it's you. 4 to 6, it's Ben. It's you. Okay. And I am rolling, I think.
Don't we have a guard for this?
I'm holding the rope.
I'm holding the rope, and I've got force up the wazoo.
Okay, you
are. A whole lot of things
obviously, whatever it is, it's working because I got no successes on 9 dice.
Oh my god!
So the stuff is floating around you. The other realization you have is if you throw explosives, these things are actually just light as air. There's actually a fairly good chance they won't be destroyed. They'll just be pushed.
Yep. That's cool.
But yeah, they're floating around you, but they don't contact you. They don't seem. They're not sentient. They're not targeting you in that way.
They're defending themselves.
Yeah, they're more like, well, it's more like cluster bombs.
They're drifting around and
they're effectively a cluster ammunition. Yeah.
Yep, they're mine.
Okay, Pripyat, back to you, buddy. Dex roll.
Well, I have something to put to you, Thomas.
Please.
One of my skills is crowd pleaser. You are the star of the show, and the crowd loves you. And you receive +2 to all rolls when performing for a crowd. And this could include doing a circus act, performing a sermon, or allowing a stunning grav bike display. I feel like I am performing a circus act for my adoring fans.
I love this so much. I'm already a fan.
I'm letting go of the right big clapping.
I will make a bargain with you. If you give me a darkness point, I'll give you the +2.
I might as well give you one. Yes, if that's, I'll take that.
All right. In which case, go for it. I love
dexterity.
I love everything about this plan. This plan is awesome. More
3 successes.
3.
Yes. Kind of flattering the GM.
God.
Woo!
Hold on, he says. I just need to imagine I'm performing. It all comes together in a perfect. See, before you were actually just trying to do it properly. Now you realise it's an act.
That's right. It's just all part of the show.
It's just part of the show. You let go
Freddie
of
Mercury
that worry about failure, and then
the show must go on.
All right, so you swing forward and place this thing in its space, and the lightning broadly stops, as in it mostly now is running. So where there was just lightning arcing everywhere, there's now this bright golden light shooting down through the prism, and then being scattered by the prism down into the column. So the prism is taking the light from the rod above it, and then that light passes through the prism and then scatters through the pedestal, and then the light sort of shoots through all of these crystalline structures, lighting up the whole room with this kind of golden light in these pulses, like it's like pulsing through. Now, Pripyat, make a Theoria roll for me. No bonuses for this one. This is just a straight roll.
8 dice and no successes. I'm going to roll. I'm going to push that.
I love it. Do it.
Wow, betrayer.
One success. I'll take that.
Okay. So you do realize 2 really important things straight up. So whatever the machine is, it's now working.
It's on.
It's on. The second thing you realize is those crystalline shapes are definitively Blight. So whatever the builders were doing with this machine has been corrupted by the Blight.
Right.
Which accords, right? Because you guys, I think it was Nilette actually, was saying, I think it's possibly a weather machine. So this looks like it might indeed be that. So you can see now that glyphs are lighting up around you. And the major glyph is the glyph of balance. So this was the control unit. And there's a minor glyph, which is World Shaper.
Oh, okay.
So
I might take that as my sigil from now on.
So Ekanath. Ekanath is the name, or the name that it's been given, because of course none of you actually know what the builders called them. So you've got Ekanath, which is the World Shaper, and you've got Komat, which is the glyph of balance. And yeah, that's the thing. And you're like surrounded by this pulsing golden light, and it's pretty fucking amazing. You're in the middle of this giant builder piece of technology that's actually working.
And does it look like it's beating back the Blight?
No, not at all.
Right. Okay.
No. This machine will be a minimum of 300,000 years old.
Okay.
And you know that the builder civilization fell to the Blight.
Right.
Or at least that's the speculation, that the last remnants of the builder civilization were destroyed by the Blight.
Right.
Okay. Then Pripyat would try and get up out of there, hearing flamethrowers and all things of that sort above him.
Cool. All right. Well, you clamber back up the rope. Make a force roll, which is not with any bonus, but you get +2 dice.
Can I just pull him up the rope?
Yeah. Fair enough. Yep.
Thank you.
Because he is as light as a twig.
He is as light as a twig. I'll give you that. All right. So you're focused on pulling up the rope. To ask the same question, Ben, are you just focused on pulling up the rope?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Ben is also pulling up Pripyat.
And then the other two of you using your technology and weaponry to try and keep these spinning things away.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, that's where. So you grab the rod because it's an artifact of some description and worth good money. You also find. Oh, actually.
I've got the shard telling.
Yeah, I'll just tell you how many. 6, 11, 13 shards.
Yeah.
Lily, I noticed with your notes that you're doing, I can't see the word bravely, not even once.
13 shards, yep.
I actually do have bravely in there. Thank you very much. Pripyat bravely volunteers to go down.
Okay, well, what about heroically manages to place the prism in place? You know, I think there's room for scope there. So
with great artistry, swings across and slots it into place.
like if Santa had a baby with an angel.
Santa had a baby with an angel. That may be one of the best scenes that we've been able to pull off in the Great Dark so far. All right, so
13 shards, and that was a what artifact?
It's a major artifact.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a major artifact. Because it still does things, which makes it pretty impressive. This is the rod I'm talking about.
Yep.
You are surrendering an even more impressive artifact. But hey, you'll be able to fly out easier than you would have otherwise been able to.
Absolutely.
I mean, is there any way we could turn this into some kind of base if it's kind of
No, it's
starting
still
to clear out?
absolutely full of blight.
Blight.
No.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess there's no hope that like a bird alone could
Not even
cleanse
close.
it of blight.
No. It's an entire planet's worth of blight. You can keep it at bay.
Reinfest.
You can keep it at bay for a little while with the bird, but like if the birds were able to just cleanse blight, then the working assumption would be, noting that the builders built the birds, that there would be no blight. There is blight, and there are birds, and they're in storage, which is probably a hint about who won that fight. Alrighty, and that is like I said, that's so you guys will then, you don't find the sphere here though. Like, you haven't seen the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know it's somewhere around. So you may have to go back out into the canyons.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys clamber up through the 2 levels. So you're in the arboretum. 2 levels. So you get up to the top. You find so she's still unconscious. Like she was properly damaged. You saved her. You stopped her from bleeding out and dying, but like that's about where you left her. So you find her. You pick her up. You get upstairs to the top level, and you're sort of preparing to step outside when you see a couple of guys. Now these guys are wearing much nicer looking delving suits. And they are armored, like they've got armor plating on it, and there's 3 of them, and they've got they're sort of coming in, and they've got the big mining combine, which is actually a miner guild. So they've got the mining combine icon on their shoulder, on their chest, just above, just there. And that's where we'll stop it, because you see them coming in and they see you, and then it's, what do you do now? And I will stop it there, and we will regather in a fortnight for that discussion. Let me stop the recording.